on mountains of cake. Hey, Josh Groban was in town a week or so ago, and thanks to Barry Gable at Live Nation, I was able to meet him and chat with him, and you won't believe what I got him to do. Take a look. So when did you get your big break? When did that come?
Well, I was 16 or 17. I was studying theater at my high school, and I was taking voice lessons on the side. And my voice teacher knew my producer, David Foster. I had not met David at that time, and David called him and said, you know, quick, I need somebody to sing at an event that I'm doing. Who have you got that's young that can sing in this way? And I was taking musical theater. It was a musical theater song he wanted. So I sent a tape in, and he liked it. And I went in and sang, and I just knew it was at the Arco Arena in Sacramento, and it was in front of 20,000 people. It was for the governor's inauguration, and I just knew, I said, you know, this is a guy that I'm going to have a very special connection with, and David and Foster and I have been working together ever since, and he was the one that got me signed a year later, and it was, you know, you never know, the big break, you never know that that's what's happening when it's happening, but you just want to do a good job, and for me, that night just was so incredible for me.
Because you want to be heard.
What's the difference between performing live in a concert like this and putting an album together? Which do you like better?
I like them both for just as much for, you know, for very different reasons. I think that the studio process is great because the excitement of doing something you've never created before, and the excitement of a blank canvas, and the idea of you know, making something perfect, and you know, having the opportunity to do it again and again and again until it's right is great, is amazing. And as your project comes to fruition, it's an amazing feeling. But getting out on stage and performing live for people also is, you know, I feel like it's the reason for what I do.
Are you romantic? Do you know what you're singing? You know, when you're singing in French and Spanish and Italian, do you know what the words are? I mean, I'm listening to it and I go, oh, but do you know? Or are you singing about a cabbage?
Well, I mean, cabbage is naturally, I think, the most soulful vegetable, and so I found that.
And loud too.
Yes, it is, absolutely. I grew up on a cabbage farm, and I think that it just naturally found its way into the Italian dialect.
Where does your sound come from? Because you have a very unique, identifiable sound. Where does that come from?
I train and I train and I train and I train, and I have a lot of vocal discipline as far as warming up and training and doing scales and constantly working on my range. But when it comes to the performance of it, I'm not thinking about anything other than, like you said, just coming from your soul, coming from the ground up. And it's a feeling that I can't describe. You learn about your voice, and you learn about your voice to forget about it once you're on stage. And I, you know, when choosing music, when writing music, I have to pick music that I feel so wholeheartedly that when I go out on stage, it really is like I'm just a vessel. It's not something I can explain. It's something that I feel is a gift that I have to be careful of, and I have to take care of. And, you know, it's not like an instrument that you can wrap up and put away and then go, you know, party. It's something that's in you, and you have to take the responsibility for that.
Do you sing in the shower?
I do sing in the shower, but not my own stuff.
Would you do me a favor?
What's
real
that?
Quick? Come here.
What are we doing?
Come here. Because I was checking this out while we were waiting for you. And this is a shower.
Oh.
And I was thinking maybe you could just come in here and sing a little something. Would you mind? Just a little.
That's nice.
I am in the shower with Josh Groban and he's singing to me.
Let's sing. What's the song you know?
Oh, When You Say You Love Me. You know, when you say you love me.
The world goes still, so still inside, and when you say you love me, for a moment, I know that I'm alive.
I've never been more alive in my life. Oh, you're great.
This is great. All right. We're going to do the full concert from the shower, ladies and gentlemen. This is great.